Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Stellaris MegaCorp playthrough, where we are playing as the Mega Corporation media conglomerate Jet TV. Having just weathered the storm with the L cluster, we have been expanding into that and building up, and we are going to be building a ring world somewhere relatively soon. Currently, however, we are reporting on the war between the lock regulators and the Tora Crusaders, who have it's been an interesting war so far. There's various little bits down here where they've jumped around and taken each other on, but over here mostly there's the Nogrilla have been battered, but they have made some advances in Qutee territory, but the lock have did push right into Crusader territory and have now started to be pushed back as Nogrilla territory is being regained by their Crusader masters. What we do also seem to have is a few rebel factions who have popped up around the place, mostly from the lock, so we've got some very high technology factions, and meanwhile we have been sitting here remaining neutral so we can report on it. Definitely not because we're scared by the size of their immense fleets. We're going to get a ring world site built there. Where are you? What were you doing? Yeah, you're going to head there. We're going to build the ring world here, guys. Simply because it's on what's going to become a major trade route.
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Which we are going to want to keep.
Colonial Enterprise established.
Quite reduced. As we increase
Special
trade
project
here.
Actualized.
Because we are going to get a lot of technology, a lot of trade down this route long run. We already have 44 trade value. Max piracy is only 11. We will want to get ourselves another little patrol fleet built up for there as well. And obviously this terminal egress is going to become one of our biggest, baddest defensive stations. Because, well, obvious reasons, guys.
A system has been surveyed.
By obvious reasons, I will explain. Oh, can I? You can actually build it around that. I'm not sure you can. If you can, now I will build my megastructure around there. I really should build it in Cirrus, actually, because Cirrus is within the protective confines of my empire. Let's send some more colonization fleets out. I know we're mostly sending Qutee colonization fleets out, guys. That's because, well, yeah, we will get everything in here, but as a start, that works quite nicely.
Research actualized.
Didn't actually mean to click that. Right. Ooh, extra food from jobs, or extra food from jobs. For cheaper and more. Let's get extra food from jobs. We are pretty much endgame now, guys. We're just waiting for the proper endgame crisis to occur.
Complete.
Hopefully after this war in heaven has finished. What I want to do now is I actually also want to start expanding once we've got this ring world on its way. Ooh, we're having some consumer goods issues. That is because of all of our new colonies up here. I don't need to get quite so many of them built now. one of them. Getting an extra housing district and an extra agri district built in all of these straight away. Because we are going to get a lot of people here. As you can see, we're already getting a fairly diverse mix of pops. They should. The way the growth works and migration works, they should end up fairly balanced, to be fair. Oh, we have an election. I'm going to abstain because I really don't care who wins. Cheaper ship upkeep,
Potential
that's
market
always useful.
survey completed.
How much of this is from trade? Wow, we would lose 500 if we changed that. See, I'm contemplating going back because we are currently, our trade policy is other way around. I could go to consumer benefits, but we would lose about 500 energy a tick, but we would gain a butt ton of consumer goods. But now I'm going to leave it where it is because we're actually not doing too badly. Wow. Earth has everything here. How are we having unemployment here? Getting concerned about Earth. Because Earth is going to get to the point where actually I'm going to start struggling to keep pops. So that is very useful for here. That only provides one job.
Colonial enterprise upsizing.
Right, let's have a look. How many? We only have +1. I can't afford to do that. We go. Oh, what's on negative? Okay, we need more rare crystal production. There we go. APAP has some unemployment issues. Now, the nice thing about unemployment is it does drive migration away from the planet. Oh, we've got crime? Oh, we don't actually have a,
A system has been surveyed.
Let us replace this. With a precinct housing. So give us more jobs.
Colonial enterprise
It's
established.
replacing 2 jobs with 2 jobs, admittedly, guys, but it's enforcement jobs which will reduce that crime rate. Due to a major clerical error, Kymdab Prime has fallen behind with infrastructure. Unfortunate. I don't want to take the negatives at the moment.
Upscaling complete.
Wait, what? We've actually got 2 sectors here. That
Future
place
market
is its
survey
own sector.
complete.
That is a little strange. Oh, where's sectors? Where's sectors? Okay. Not that they seem to build districts, they seem to build buildings, so if we look at some of these, well, as they grow, they've been building buildings on some, not necessarily in the right buildings, so we'll keep an eye on it.
Future market survey
Not
complete.
much going on with the war in areas I can see
Upscaling
easily
complete.
just at the moment.
Potential market survey completed. Future market
So
survey
I'm still going to
complete.
go for a big military world for Firam, guys. So let's cancel that.
Upscaling complete.
More commercial zones. That's not commercial zone. Ooh. Why do you have low stability? Oh, we are lacking amenities. Let's distribute some luxury goods, which should help here. And as
Upscaling
things go on,
complete.
you know, as we get our other bits and pieces, certainly as that commercial zone completes, that should also help.
Upscaling complete.
Good thing I don't have a governor there to sort that sort of thing. Oh, hang on, I do. Let's throw out some more rare crystals, which come from this one, isn't it? Yeah.
Colonial enterprise established. Potential market survey completed. Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
It's still overwhelming. I'm hoping as these guys batter each other,
Potential market survey
I would
completed.
like to get to a position where I can actually invade. It's 300 influence, which we're lacking to start that. I think that is more important than expansion. That said, some of these planets are quite big. Let's just send you on a little exploration. But we've also got a lot of expansion going on at the moment within the L cluster, so
Upscaling complete.
here could actually do quite well from that.
Colonial enterprise upsizing.
That provides more jobs, however. Some of this really is about what provides more jobs. Let's look at Earth, actually. I'm getting tempted to replace some of these. So actually, crime, we get 181 from jobs. What happens if I disable this building? Oh wow, we get a lot of crime. So yeah, they do make a big difference.
A system has been surveyed.
Even though there's loads of amenities on the planet, you just naturally get some. See, that's overcrowding. We're not actually overcrowded, we just don't have enough jobs. Which is weird, because we've got more jobs than population. We're just waiting on people to reduce strata. Which is annoying. That said, we can do this. Start spreading our unemployment around the galaxy. Now they can just choose to come back, but... Oh, they weren't high level. Okay, maybe they were waiting to go up a level. Weird. Oh!
Potential market survey completed.
I think it's time, guys. I'm going to do a cheeky save before I do this, because we'll try and work out as best we can. So this slave output plus 10%, 40% sweat slaves. So we'll potentially lose 10% of this, which we could weather. Okay. I think the issue was my slaves. Because they are slaves, so they can't be promoted up to higher jobs. Extra trade value and extra branch office value would be very good. Don't care about that. The extra administrative cap would actually help. Training posts, extra starbase capacity is useful. I don't need the loyalty. I'm going to stay as a media conglomerate because that's definite. We don't need that anymore because we are already stuffed. Let's be honest. Now that we've started expanding, we are stuffed. This is, however, going to take a big chunk of... Oh, I can't quite afford to do it now. God damn. I could even stop being a MegaCorp if I was insane. But you know, I think it's my slaves which are causing the big issues. Let's have a look here. So we've got some unemployed specialists and one unemployed slave. So maybe it's not. One unemployed slave. And we do have no unemployed, and we've got spare jobs here. So it's at least partly my thing. We've got to have slaves. And the slaves can't necessarily work in the higher level jobs. But it's not always that. Get this one going. Let's throw them some extra bits and pieces to keep people happy for the time being while we do that.
Upscaling complete.
This war is not moving at the moment.
Colonial enterprise
I mean, they've
established.
hit a bit of a stalemate. There's lots of proxy wars going on.
Colonial enterprise upsizing.
Where is my actual main fleet at the moment?
A system has been surveyed.
It's a deal. I would like the extra unity, basically.
A system has been surveyed.
So Tempest's End. I can actually head down here to deal with that.
Upscaling complete.
And you guys can head there. The grey destroyers can actually go to terminal egress, and that can become their home.
Potential market survey
Is this
completed.
a battle going on in one of my systems? It is! Not a big battle, but a battle nonetheless. No, I want to talk to these guys. Oh. Good God. The Nogrilla are being obliterated. They are heavily, so, in updates to the Nogrilla, what's going on with the Nogrilla, they have got worlds held by other people. What faction are these guys on? So lock regulators still hold territory here, but it's not been completely won yet, so there's a lot going on here. This war is still ongoing in this area, and it's still everything to go for. If these guys get some big fleets back here, they could do a lot of damage. That said, there is also stuff going on over here. This is a nice thing. If you do join one side, guys, you actually do gain a lot of territory from it, potentially, but you have a lot to lose. At the moment, I'm more happy to stay neutral while we build our defences here.
A system has been surveyed. Future market survey complete.
Let us get another patrol fleet. I'm just going to rename these for ease of
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, and
Future market survey complete.
Patrol L, because this is going to be the one dealing with the L cluster. And you're going to start in Sirius, and then patrol all the way through. One, two, so that does get the entire system, to be fair. And as this grows, there will be a lot of trade value come from here. Terminal egress is definitely the one which we want to keep upgrading more.
Building downsized.
We are now beginning to get more
Competitors
refugees.
engaged.
I think we got
Upscaling
this.
complete. Competitors engaged. Potential market survey completed.
There's no upgrade available? I said, I'm not actually particularly fussed by that. You are going to head back here.
Competitors engaged.
Ooh. Let's get this place serviced. A size 18 Gaia world is
Research
not something
actualized.
I want to sniff at.
Upscaling complete.
Oh, is it worth unlocking jump drives? Ooh, gateway construction. That could be useful, actually.
A system has been surveyed.
No, I've got the L gates. Let us research jump drive. We don't have to use it. Not the most stable of
Potential
things.
market survey completed.
Fair, no, I don't want jump drive. Yeah, we'll deal with it when we deal with it. Our tech has slowed down
Upscaling
massively,
complete.
unsurprisingly.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Construction ship. Oh. But I can build it there, but it's outside my main gateways. I don't want to lose all the research. Why don't I actually just build it here? In the defensive system. Bernard Star is almost certainly better, that said. Okay, here we go. Now, ring worlds have changed slightly, guys, so I'm not entirely sure how this will work exactly, but, well, we'll find out. Right, you guys can patrol. To and from terminal. In fact, we don't need to patrol all the way to terminal egress. So they're just going to patrol back and forth there.
A system
I mean,
has
no
been
piracy
surveyed.
up here because it's full. What is the trade coming through here now? It's growing. Let's share some tech with let's check all of my new colonies. Start pre-building various bits of infrastructure while we can afford it. In fact, I want to find one of these guys to turn into a proper mining world. Let's use the market, because we've got plenty of cash. So let's pop a load of mining districts into there. Start clearing blockers on these planets. It's annoying there's no really good... Ooh. Complete mining planets. That said, we're not going to be... I don't need to build energy on any of these planets, so... What do we need? Volatile motes. Which come from... I wish they put all these buildings together. What do we need after volatile motes? More crystals. Wow, here is definitely a crystal making world. In fact, what I want here is something different. I want one of these. These guys don't count as artisans, do they? No. That said, we get benefits from that. So, I hadn't realised that. That's because this is mostly set up. This world is mostly producers. We'll lose all our slave processing facilities when we do lose slavery, guys. But I'm not so fussed by that. God, Earth has excess pops again. Let's have a look. Again, they're slaves. Let's resettle these guys to some of our new worlds. We have an unemployed ruler, okay. Not a huge amount I can do about that. How's Earth ended up with an unemployed ruler?
Identified. Colonial enterprise established.
We would like to donate.
A system has been surveyed.
Anyway, guys, that brings up to the end of this episode of the Jet TV. So let's take a look around the galaxy. So not much. This war does seem to be in a bit of a stalemate at the moment. There's not much going on after the initial advances by each side. The rest of the galaxy, so the Crusaders do appear to be expanding their territory in the south of the galaxy. Ooh, potentially annoying these guys, actually. That's not good. They could easily bring them into the war if they press up against them too much, which would be interesting to see. They've taken a big chunk of territory there. And these are more lock regulator rebels. So while the lock regulators have pressed against the Crusaders, if anything, I'd have to say early gains were made by the Crusaders. But now, the Crusaders are holding the line here and are making advances elsewhere in the galaxy, gaining territory and settling territory. Whereas the Lock Crusaders do appear to be failing to do so, and in fact having rebellions occurring whenever they try and do that. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers UK and Fanatical Games. And once more, very big thank you to Paradox for giving me early access to this game when I did start playing it so I could show it to you all. Thank you very much for your time, everybody.